Good morning, all of you. Now, today we are going to start a theory of chapter number 8 with the theorem 8.1. Okay, so a diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. Now, that theorem we already learned in chapter number 7 also and in chapter number 10 also, right? In your cyclic quadrilateral. If the diagonals are there or one diagonal is there, that means it divides or it forms two alternative angles. That means are similar. For example, this is a quadrilateral. Now you can see it forms a Z, right? So this angle and this angle will same. It is known as alternate. Then again, if another diagonal is there, suppose the same thing it is possible that this angle and this angle are same. Now in a parallelogram we are saying opposite angles always 180. If these two angles are equal, then automatically this one are also equal because total will be 180 and two are equal. Then of course the second two are also equal. So by that way you can see this purple colors angles are equal and white colors angles are equal, right? So diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. Now second, in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. Parallelogram opposite sides. Here opposite side AB equals to BC or CD and AD equals to BC. And of course, here I wrote opposite angles will be 180 and here also total will be 180. Then second, if each pair of opposite side of a parallelogram, here we will write quadrilateral. Printing mistake, right? If each pair of a opposite side of a quadrilateral, now they are saying pair of opposite sides, one pair and another pair, so two pair. So if each pair of opposite side of a quadrilateral, then it is a parallelogram. Something is missing.
Equal, ma'am.
Equal.
Is equal.
So equal. If each pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal, we will add over here. So I am writing with another color. Are equal, then it is a parallelogram. Simply they are saying if this kind of condition is there, it is a parallelogram. It is a vice versa theorem. Then next, in a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. In a parallelogram, when opposite sides are equal, then opposite angles are equal, not 180. Equal. If here it is a 45, another will 45. When in a parallelogram, only in parallelogram, not in triangle or not in quadrilateral, but in parallelogram. Okay. Next theorem, if in all quadrilateral each pair of opposite angle equal, then it is a parallelogram. So vice versa theorem of this, right? Opposite angles are equal, that means it is a parallelogram. Same. The next theorem, the diagonal of a parallelogram bisect each other. Okay. The diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. What each other means? What? Bisect each other means what? Yes, Ikra?
For example, this angle D is there, it's split in half.
Okay, right. So if we are talking about angle ABC is equal to the angle ABB and BBC. That means it will bisect, right? Both the side. If two diagonals, that means everywhere, and if one, that means both the side. Okay. Next theorem. If the diagonal of a quadrilateral bisect each other, then it is a parallelogram. Same repeating, right? If it is equal and bisecting, that means it is a parallelogram. Yeah, they are saying about opposite. See, in the diagonal, that means if we are considering or we are seeing that diagonal, that means automatically they are opposite, right? Then only it is possible. Otherwise to no, right? So if diagonal is there, that means they bisect, and if they bisect, that means it is a parallelogram. Next theorem. Then theorem 8.8. A quadrilateral is a parallelogram if a pair of opposite sides is equal and parallel. Let me look a diagram. Quadrilateral is a parallelogram when quadrilateral is a parallelogram when if a pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. Vice versa theorem previously we wrote. So if they are parallel, that means the sides are parallel and equal both. But which opposite? Right? By using this all the theory, let us start an exercise 8.1. Let me look that slide. Exercise 10.1.
8.1.
Yeah. 8.1. Yes, Suhani. Chalo, now read the question number first from exercise 10.1. Sorry, 8.1. Chalo. Last, zil bar hai. EXT 8.1, not 10.1. Okay? Loud. Remove your mask.
The angles of quadrilateral are in ratio 3:5, 5:9, 9:13. Find all the angles of the quadrilateral.
See, now it is given in a form of ratio, so we have to take x as a assumption, right? And total of quadrilaterals of each angle will be 360. Using this theorem, 360 equals to
38.
5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 9, 17, 17 plus 38. So x equals to 360 upon, now x will be 12. So now keep the value of x in the scientific level. Angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. Now B into 12.
36.
Then 3
5
into 12.
9 into 12. 13 into
12. Now one the
36. 60.
Then
108.
108. And the last
156.
156. Okay. So now angle A, B and C we have. So question was that only na? Find the all angles of the quadrilateral. So this is our angles. If you want to verify your total it. If it is 360, that means answer is right. Okay, so we will skip. We will see other riders in the next session. Okay, thank you everyone. Have a nice day.